Hi, YouTube. We're playing a new murder mystery today called Best Served Cold. I'm very excited. I haven't started it yet because when I tested it, it had one of those cutscenes that plays as soon as you start up the game, so I want to make sure we watch it together. But I was telling Chad, I've been getting the Nancy Drew itch lately. So, oh, Becky. Becky wrote hiyoutube.com and Mubot went, not today. I'm sorry, Becky. Okay, let's boot her up. I'm excited. YouTube, you will die in 7 days. See, this is why Twitch stays on the Twitch side and YouTube stays on the YouTube side. Nobody ever wants to cross over with each other. This game has a... Okay. Y'all, do I read slow? Do I read slow?
Bukovi used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses. That star's been dying for a while.
Sounds like Ben Starr. Every voice like this sounds like Ben Starr to me now. Everyone knows you don't cross
Crime's
streams.
on the rise. And with war brewing...
Thank you, Homicidal. Also, thank you, Stealthy. I appreciate it.
It's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes.
Was Prohibition
Usually,
when they banned alcohol?
But,
or when they were trying to legalize
maybe we
alcohol?
can help one
This is
another.
like suffrage to me where I forget
This
which
place
one
is
it means.
more
Okay.
useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks.
Like if you say
It
you
looks like
support
your
women's
first
suffrage,
customers
there's a
are
part of my
arriving.
brain that's like, how dare
Let's see
you?
if you
And
can
then I
lose some
realize
air
that's
time.
women's right to vote.
I'll be waiting, bartender.
Yeah, I'll turn it up a little.
Don't let me down.
Can I tell you a secret? Oh, here we go. Did you kill someone? Did you kill someone? Is it Ben Starr? I don't know if it is. It's just like I hear that voice and I'm like, that sounds like Ben Starr. Let me look at the set. Oh, my whole computer. Oh, what happened? What happened? Borderless full screen? How did this happen? Wait. Oh, is this what it looks like? I thought it was cropped. Oh, I love when they start the sound. Oh, I'm in the way. Well, wouldn't you know it? I'm in the way. I love when they start the sound off lower than 100. I will turn it up a little bit. Text speed. I like it instant when I'm playing text-based games. Okay. Ooh, who done it, you guys? Camera speed 1,000%. And then I just vomit. And then I just throw up. Oh. She's taking a nap. Darian, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did hit our fixing N64 sub goal, and we tried yesterday, but we had a snag. So I'm waiting on another part to arrive, and then we're going to keep fixing it. The Last Drop. Monday, January 16th. Oh. Oh. In a bad mood. Intoxication indicates how intoxicated the customer is. Affection indicates how well liked you are by the customer. Profiles. Shows profiles of all the customers you've met. Vincent Flore. Oh, I love when they have dialogue history because I forget stuff. We got a bald. We got a bald. Yeah, Aria, when I was talking about this game earlier, I was saying how it's kind of like Nancy Drew crossed with Coffee Talk, so I'm very excited. The hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Flore, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. What a day. Sarin literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. Just tell me what you want. Everything all right, Mr. Flore? Oh, it went up. Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I'd have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. Oh, and I have 2 actions. Preference, what would you like? Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here on the bottom left. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. Should I write down what the favorite drink is? He has exactly 7 hairs on top of his head or whatever. Or whatever. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. Press the serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. This is like a hard game to be playing as someone that doesn't drink. This is a hard time. This is a hard game to be playing as someone who is sober all the time. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Let's see if we can cheer you up. Not gonna lie, you got a boog. Are you lying? I don't have a booger. You can't even see my nose. You can't even see my nose. I do not have a booger. Don't lie to me. I say as I check OBS. As I check OBS. Also, now that the thing's gone, I'm going back over here. It's there. No, it's not. I had to Urban Dictionary what a boog was. A booger? The only booger I got is you in my chat right now, so that's the spirit. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood, so let's select Eastern Ruby in the list to start making his favorite cocktail. Oh, this looks like science. Oh no. To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with the arrow, following along the lines in the direction it is pointing. Once you start the path, you will need to keep up the pace as the red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path or the drink will be Oh, so it's like a maze and I have to find the way to the end? Interesting. Cool. I'm sure they'll get more complicated. Bartender Detective Simulator. Something like that. I was gonna say I might have to write them down. Where's my little notebook? Where's my little notebook? Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. B-S-C. What's his name? Vincent? Vincent. What did I make him? What was it called? Yeah, that's how you make a drink in real life, I think. Vincent is no longer in a bad mood, and he's even gained more affection towards you. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most affection. Eastern Ruby. Eastern Ruby. There's a lot of characters in this game from the looks of like the images. So, you want to make out? LT? You want to make out? LT is the type of person to be like, to do this. I have to tell you something. I really like you. Me to my landlord. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. Oh, so I gained actions from giving him his favorite drink. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but didn't expect it. Especially with your background. Oh, what? A girl can't be a kleptomaniac for a little bit in her life? A girl can't go through a stealing phase? God forbid. God forbid. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught, so you have to adapt your drinks menu to circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from Rusalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. What else do you want? Wait, is there romance? It just says how well liked you are by the customer, so I don't know if that means love. We'll see. I could do to kiss some killers, because the thing is, one of these people is going to be a killer, and we have to figure out who. The hair is everything. Thank you. I was saying this is my yearly one good hair day, so soak it up. Yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps? My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary?
Constabulary.
Constabulary. I hate y'all. It's time to complain. When you look up a definition for a word, I looked up the definition for the word constabulary, and it says of or relating to a constable. What are we doing here? They'll hire anyone to write definitions these days. Constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? So people drinking, I'm assuming. Yeah, no shit, Google. I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. You're so right, Vincent. The people of Sara should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary. Not constabulary. But you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. I'll be careful. One thing that you guys know about me, I can't keep my mouth shut. I got a fat mouth, okay? I'm getting arrested. What is it, Monday? Tuesday evening, I'm getting arrested. Good. You see, there's a reason I bring all this up. Speakeasy guest found dead. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside a speakeasy and that the proprietors, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. Citizens are urged to not attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activities taking place. Wait, there's more. November 15th. What year is it? What year is it? Big opportunities. Workers wanted at the steel mill. Bukovi steel mills seek strong hands to power furnace. Strong work ethic, muscular build, and resistance to heat recommended. Those unwilling to do manual labor need not apply. Say no more. Y'all are ruining this game. The Bukovi killer. I should just end it, and I'm not talking about the stream. Scavengers beware. As harvest season approaches in the nearby region of Rauva, local authorities and toxicological bro. Why can't I read? Toxicological centers warn tourists of the dangers of consuming local plant life without proper precaution. Not all cultivated produce is intended for human consumption. While plenty of farms do indeed grow crops, large sections of Sara's farmland are used for medicinal herbs instead. Experts warn that consumption of these herbs, even those found in the wild, can have deadly consequences, as they can be highly poisonous if not properly processed by chemists. I bet that's how this lady got poisoned, because she didn't look like she got stabbed or anything. I think she got poisoned by the wildlife. The stairs are illegal. Thursday evening, police were called after noise complaints from local residents. An old man was found yelling at the stairs near his apartment for allegedly being too steep and not constructed according to Saran design. That's me. That's me with the Casetify customer support story I was telling y'all earlier. I tried to return a Casetify case because it didn't work on my Z Fold. It arrived on August 6th, and I put in the request on August 15th to return it because they have a 10-day policy. What is 6 minus 15? 9. Well, -9, but you know what I mean. They come back to me saying, you're past your 10-day period. We can't return it. And I said, Jessica, what is 15 minus 6? And I said, actually, it's not. And I sent a screenshot of my delivery proving that it arrived on August 6th, and I put in my request on August 15th, and they said, well, even though you're past the 10-day period, we'll make a one-time exception. And I said, fuck you, Jessica. I'm within my right for this return. Anyways, that's me. The Saran Safety Inspection has dispatched an expert to investigate the matter further. I need to investigate these stairs. How did we get here again? Great question. Actually, I'm getting chilly. Jessica, tell me quickly, what's 15 minus 6? Because when I went into the story, I was like, just so y'all know, I'm not good at math either. But like, for once, I'm right at it. You know what I mean? Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so that you can read the heading, Speakeasy Guest Found Dead. That voice was supposed to be British, and I forgot. Sorry. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as-of-yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement that the crime... Okay, we read all this. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? It does not. Greedy, joyless politicians are making sure this prohibition is enforced. They can spin tales of crime and murder if it's in their interest. You know a Saran politician is lying when his mouth is moving. I love this king. I love this anti-fascist king. The scoundrels are not above manufacturing a villain to scare the populace. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. Our table's wood, but that's okay. Or did they mean the glass of... Tittle? That's a bit inappropriate. This guy is awesome. Kiss him. I'm trying. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friends. Be on your guard. I will. We're on Bukovi Boulevard. Oh, we're on Bukovi Boulevard? So the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Why not? If y'all say bukkake one more time. One more thing. We both know this is your last chance. I went on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past and you keep your nose clean. I buy this bread called Dave's Killer Bread from the grocery store because it was founded by a guy named Dave who went to prison and wanted a better life for himself. And 2/3 of the employees at the company are all previous felons. So they employ people who were in prison and are looking to turn their life around. Love Dave's Killer Bread. And Dave. And bread. Love Dave and love bread. I know. It's awesome. It's really sick. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get to. See you, Vincent. They make bagels too? Oh, love bagels. Who the hell is that? Every day we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. Her face is so symmetrical. Look, guys, a twink. Energetic girl. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. I can't decide if I'm British or not. Rough day? You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Grundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a spice traders symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheets. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls, but then I stop, and nothing has changed. Sounds like you need a drink. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime wrapped around a cricket bat. Is a cricket bat the bats with the barbed wire around it? Is that what that is? I'm gonna be dead by tomorrow. I'm gonna be dead by tomorrow. I trust your judgment. Okay, so she wants lime. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I'm so excited. There's several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. A question mark means you don't yet know how they will feel about this cocktail, while a star means that it's their favorite. Oh, so it marks their favorite automatically. Okay, great. Customers will also have drinks they like and ones they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a customer a new drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with a customer faster than a neutral one. I'm assuming they also have ones they don't like. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. This red wave indicates the smoothness of the drink, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. Every new topic you discuss will cost you 1 action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the bar, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you talk to them. Customers can be called back as long as you have the actions remaining, but can only be served once a day. So if it's more smoothness, you get more action points, but I'd assume you'd get more action points based on if they liked it or not. So like, it seems like she wants the wake-up call, which has 2 smoothness, but the femme fatale has 3. So what would stop me from serving 3 if I wanted 3 smoothness, if I wanted 3 more actions? Oh yeah, maybe they don't like it smooth, but I want more actions. Okay. Meanwhile, alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher the percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips, but be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect a customer's mood as well as how talkative they will be after you've served them. Now let's make her drink, shall we? Oh, I thought she wanted wake-up call. Oh, no, I read it wrong. It was Copper Bullet. Lime juice, ginger ale, ice cubes, mint. Ooh, that sounds good. Have you guys ever had a non-alcoholic, what are they called that you serve in the copper thing? Where it's all just like mint and ginger ale and lime. Ooh. Whenever I go out for drinks with friends and I get a mocktail, I get whatever that is. It's this with like no vodka. Mule, yes. A virgin Moscow mule. Ooh, so good. Also, don't sleep on mocktails, you guys. Mocktails are really good. Oh, so you can figure it out first before. Okay, neat. What the hell? What? Mocktails are good. Mocktails are good. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, I love like sour, strong tastes. Like sour, bitter kind of taste. So Moscow mules, but like virgin ones. Ooh. Me with my can of Sprite. Me with my can of Sprite. I'm being naughty. I'm being naughty and having a can of Sprite. Sorry. Oh, damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy, why is it so busy? Well, there's the Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. She's just like me for real. I hate being in heels. It's just not for me. Me too. I don't know. So far the choices seem obvious of like what you should and shouldn't say. Me too. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. I guess I can clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the Prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! Me, after taking a sip of ginger ale. Woo! Woo! Damn! I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I should say feeling better. Feeling better? She closes her eyes and lets out a long, comfortable sigh. Yeah, I'm good. That really hit the spot. Me eating the pizza last night. Did I tell you guys I got pizza? Because I was so bummed that the N64 didn't work out. And I was like, man, I really want pizza. And everyone was like, get the pizza. So I ordered one, got it. Literally took a bite into the pizza and went, woo! Yeah! That's the stuff. I don't eat pizza enough, man. Flat me after a flat ginger ale! A ginger ale on a flight has saved me many a bumpy landings. Because sometimes the landings are really like swoopy and like makes my stomach feel like it's dropping. Ginger ales. This watering hole is new, right? That weird old guy put me onto this place. The nightcap just opened, yes. How old? Don't know, 50s? Balding? Bit pudgy? That's the landlord. Well, he might be weird and old, but this place is all right. What do you call it? The Nightcap. The Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Grundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in any of them, even when they were served booze. Why can't I read? Grundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in at any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts here. Ah, yes. All my customers. A room filled with all of my customer. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Man, this guy needs to learn how to have a conversation. You don't just respond with good. Carry the conversation a little. Well, I should be heading back. I got bartitsu sparring classes. Oh, it's like fencing. En garde. It's like fencing. Fun. Go stab someone, queen. You deserve it. I got bartitsu sparring classes and a shift tomorrow, and if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are gonna beat the stuffing out of me. Bye-bye. Wait, I wanna see her profile. A hotel maid whose rough edges and boisterous behavior hide a pleasant, caring personality. Favorites, copper bullet. Oh, so they can have more than one favorite. So Vincent has another favorite. Cool. Bye. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Wait, didn't they say move? Okay. Look at how pretty. Ugh, I love this decor. Awkward gentleman. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times like he expects someone to sneak in after him. He looks like a detective. I'm in trouble. I told y'all, give it till Tuesday, I'm out of here. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you've already given him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar, no butlers or whatever? I just want a drink. Oh, I hate him already. Narc alert! Narc! Anything in particular? I don't care. You choose. How does this place work? Oh. I don't care? You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Ready to serve. Thank you. Can I give him something? If he doesn't care, then I would want to give him something with like high smoothness so I can ask a lot of questions. Oh, this is the only menu. I thought there were more. Okay. I kind of want to give him this so I can ask more questions. Oh, you don't care? Here's some lukewarm tap water. You know, one time when I went to that Samsung event in New York City, they had a bar at the Unpacked party. And I went up to it and I was like, hey guys, I don't drink, but can I just have something kind of sweet? And they were like, yeah, we can just mix something up for you if you want. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And while I was waiting, I was eating on some like fried chicken that they had at a fast food stand outside. And they were like, that smells so good. And I was like, yeah, you have to go out and get some. And they were like, we're gonna be here all night, so we can't leave. And I was like, say no more. So as they were grabbing the drinks, I got four things of fried chicken, dropped it off, and they were like, thank you. Y'all be nice to your bartender, even if they're making something non-alcoholic. God bless the bartender. They were so, like, the look on their face was like, thank you. Okay, let's give him femme fatale, because I want to have more action. Although, I haven't needed to use an action yet, have I? Let's try femme fatale. Ooh la la, ooh la la. She's a villager, Your Honor. I mean, the fried chicken was free, you might as well, you know? But yes, I do love being a villager. It's my favorite. I went to the store yesterday and I texted my downstairs neighbor, do you want anything from the store? And she was like, I was actually thinking of making a pot pie. Can you get me some, pastry sheets, some pastry puff sheets? And I said, say no more. Is that not just a Bloody Mary? I don't know drink stuff. I don't know alcoholic stuff, so maybe. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. You've probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? Oh, she's so pretty. He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. Young gambler murdered outside speakeasy. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Sarin and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley off Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as The Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Aldea urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just late again. This text is so small. What does the bottom one say? Henry Lyon invests in new South Side residential blocks. Bukovi landlord and investor Henry Lyon has his sights set on fixing the ongoing housing crisis one property at a time. And personally, I believe housing is also kind of a human right, not just an investment with absurdly high ROI, you know? Although it is also that. He had me on the first time. I was gonna say, the landlords in this game are woke. They're so woke. I love them. I like to think of myself as a provider to this community. I provide the people with something to spend most of their disposable income on that isn't drugs or alcohol. Okay, Henry Lyon. Okay. I need to just wait until this comes up because this text is so small. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? You spring to mind. No, because he won't like me. Then he won't like me. Not really. I doubt that. We just opened yesterday. I've talked to one person. None. Really? There's a lot of unusual behavior around right now. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy guest found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... I was just making a drink for my new friend. I'm not snitching on myself or my landlord. I was just making a drink for my new friend. Oh, he didn't like that? He didn't like that. He doesn't like bullshit. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. Ah! Not the police! I told y'all, give it till Tuesday. I was like, what's today? Monday? Give me till Tuesday night before I get shut down. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you gonna shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. Oh, because I can lure in killers and he can find them. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be a killer. And you need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for your business. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer with your help. Okay, he's kind of cunty. He's a little cunty. Ooh, found a clue. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. Me talking about my friends who were like cracking open a beer at the end of a day. These drunkards. You drinking here is also illegal, right? It is, but I have dispensation. And with your background, I'm sure you agree it's best if we don't look too closely at who has broken which laws. How does everyone know I'm a felon? Or what did I do? What did I even do? Now, are you gonna help me? I don't have an option here, do I? He shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back inside his pocket. I did my homework. Thank you, D. Gatsby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes. I did my homework. I know who you are. I know who you are. Y'all, I cannot read today. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I understand. Oh, he likes me. Guys, I think he's literally obsessed with me. No, because why is this man literally obsessed with me? I fell in love with my speakeasy patron, part 24. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? How do I investigate? You interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them, make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongue. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also see you have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Plot twist, you did it. It was me the whole time. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized. Visualizing connections makes them easier to understand. I'll give it a try after my shift. Where should I start? Give me a solid lead on the people in this establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways of making people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less savory connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of collecting this information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From there, I can divulge a bit more about the case. Let's see what I can do. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the notebook at any time. Stop moving around. My eyes only move so fast. I'm over 30 now. I can't look that quickly. How much do we want to bet that this guy is the murderer? I mean, he's wearing gloves, so he could get away with it. Using the show clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with the evidence. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi, but be careful. Showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. So where's the clue that I just got? The Last Drop. The murder of Natalia Reed took place near a speakeasy known as The Last Drop. It was closed down after the fact. Okay. Oh, I'm assuming here's where I'd present it. You're part of this now. Time is short and I expect something solid from you. Soon. This case is the highest priority and you're on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure, though. Who's the babe in the back? Move. Get out of the way. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. Oh, everyone's wearing gloves. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to the Nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. Okay, so he wants a cocktail and he wants it a little bitter. Miss me, Peter? Ah! Every day, was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine? Sure. He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, eh? Any flavor I can work in there that you like? Going all sweet on me now? Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Ooh, coffee, a little bitter, and cocktail. So that would be the wake-up call, I guess. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar, the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. He wants me. He wants me. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's indeed. Like, you can't tell me this banter isn't flirtatious. They're into each other. Ooh, vodka, coffee liqueur, sugar syrup, espresso, coffee beans. Surely it's this one, because this seems a bit sweet since there's cream in it. And nothing else has coffee, so I think it's wake up call. Oh my God. Okay. You can have him. I want the diva in the back. She is so beautiful. Come over here and talk to me, baby. I'm usually not a fan of surprises in my drinks, but this is good. Was that his favorite? It wasn't. That wasn't one of his favorites? Oh, it was. I looked too. No, what? How was that not one of his favorites? A handsome but intimidating man working as a debt collector for the less savory individuals that make Bukovi's underworld. How was that not one of his favorites? So you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? We need him. I think because it has sugar. It had sugar? Oh, I can't even look. Damn, but the other one had cream. So I thought the cream would have been... Oh, damn it. We'll try again. Thanks. Peter's favorite speakeasy. Peter mentioned that his favorite speakeasy, The Last Drop, was shut down recently. He had to find a new watering hole, which is how he discovered the nightcap. Your rival's speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy? What's a duchy? Or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The Last Drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. And what's your job these days? My collar is blue, and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my taste. You don't like your colleagues? I can change him. I can fix him. I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral, cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in and the deals people make. It's neutral. I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeeper's skull. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter, and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me and I need to take care of that. Sure thing. He's got to take a wicked piss. Oh, it tells you when there's someone over here. A priest? There's a priest. You can't see him because I'm in the way. You can kind of see it. The priest can wait. We have to talk to this diva. Women are such goddesses. It's insane. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. Well, I'm certainly cushy down here. To think this grand a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. You know Vincent? Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. Uh-oh, she's not gonna like that. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress / singer / radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it even though it drips with audacity. I think she's delusional enough I could lie to her and be like, oh, that Olivia Carmine. Yes, Vincent mentioned you. See, we all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand? Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. So anyway, can I get you a drink? She is a little eeny miny coated. But like eeny miny was like admittedly super stupid. Of her own admission, she was really dumb. I don't think this woman's dumb. I just think she's like really cocky. Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular. Okay, that should be easy. Let's pour you something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. Ooh, pineapple juice and coconut is very fruity. That's very tropical, no? I don't think cherries are a tropical fruit. Yeah, I think it's pineapple juice. Coconut cream, pineapple slice, cherry, ice cubes, white rum. I think it's this one. Ooh, a hug. Eee. I like the game, it's fun. I'm such an iPad kid, I'm like, woo! Perfect mix, pirate's joy. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine. Absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. What a day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? Yes. Wait, did it work? It did! Maybe Eastern Ruby's the other one, because she's got two. She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her fingers to pull you close. Well, today, I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Absolutely. I'm just gonna tell her what she wants to hear. Yeah. You're one of the first to hear about it, but, well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more we'll find out soon. Picture me in my sultry voice, broadcast nationwide to the people of Sara, even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know? I love her. I'm sorry, I love her. If she's a killer, I'm helping her cover it up. Sure. Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside your hand. Thank you for the drink. I will be back. Though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses. With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. Bye-bye. Okay, I don't think there's anyone over here. Let's talk to the priest. He looks depressed. She can kill as a treat. A miserable-looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Anything besides strong? Not really. Just strong. What does the goddess want you to order? Just make me a drink quickly and with fewer jokes? Okay. Shit, sorry. Strong? Gin is pretty strong, right? Oh, you know what? Evening prayer? That's kind of funny. Can I try evening prayer? What is vermouth? Although, vodka and gin seem strong, but not white wine. I feel like it might be night count. What is vermouth? Vermouth. Oh, it's wine. Flavored with botanicals. But is it strong? Oh, historically, the two main types of vermouth are sweet and dry. Oh, vermouth. It's vermouth. Okay, well, sorry, I'm not a drunk. So maybe it's not that if it's sweet. Maybe I kind of want to give him evening prayer because I think it'd be funny. And also, gin and vodka together is pretty strong, right? I'm going to try evening prayer. You have drank it if you ever had a cocktail. Then probably at least once or twice. I'm going to try evening prayer. He said no jokes, but I said yes jokes. I said yes, I want jokes. Give this man the evening prayer. Goes down quite nicely. No, that wasn't it. Damn it. Damn it. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. Wags his finger. Y'all, nobody said please and thank you anymore? How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am? I'm Father Lacey, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. You know this is alcoholic. We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. Oh, okay, sorry. What do people confess? Everything you can imagine and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up, tips his head and takes his leave. All right, well. Yeah, night count or wake-up call, I think. It's hard to go. It's really hard to do this when you don't drink. You know? Because, like, the only thing I really remember about when I drank was, like, one time I tried to take a shot of vodka and, like, my throat closed up. So I'm like, vodka's strong, right? Straight Root, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's never too late to start. Or it's never too late to stop. At the end of each day, you return to your home office where you can review your clues on the clue board and try to make new deductions. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence. They have this in Phoenix Wright. Spotted a contradiction or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event? Try combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. To place a clue that you found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on the board can be arranged as you wish to help you in your investigation. Excuse me. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back on the clue list, should you feel a piece of information is no longer important. The two clues you have right now seem to be related, don't they? Let's try linking them together. Click one of the pins and drag the string to the clues pin. See what happens. Oh, dragging it. Yay! Peter's street smarts. Peter frequented the Last Drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nice nightcap. Congratulations, you've created a new combined clue. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Building a solid case will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead you to new insights as well. Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you're ever stuck, try and see if there are any new deductions you can make. Click the co-route. Yay! This is fun. I like this game a lot. I like this one. It's really fun. I just came back, but this game seems cool. It's very cool. It's like coffee talk murder mystery. Also, damn, we're packed today. Well, well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Oh, he's back so I can ask him about the Last Drop. Phoenix Wright streams were god tier? Thank you for saying that. I was thinking back on that the other day and I was like, damn, we really played Phoenix Wright for 10 months. We really played that for 10 months. That's crazy. Let's catch up just like the old days. Ooh, now press the show clue button to open the notebook. Yes. The story about the broad that got iced at a speakeasy? What about it? The story about the broad that got iced at the speakeasy? Why did I go Australian? What do you think happened? You read the story. Oh, you read the story. I'm sure the journos did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing. And for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories. The hoi polloi get all worked up. Can someone Google hoi polloi? And ain't no one got the real facts except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. And folk who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. Bukovi officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I'm always open for you, Peter. That's how I discovered you. And I've been stuck with you ever since, hairdryer. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience. Someone who planned it out real careful and who's done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? Yes. And? Plenty of folk went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell. It was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. He looks kind of snot. Oh, I'm covering everybody. And Killian Duran, the rich kid with the baby face and the soft hands. You taking roll call? That looks like him. There's a guy back here behind my head, behind my big head, that looks like the nerd. If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops? All right, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit a conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Well, do I? Do I still have questions? I have so many. Well, I only have one action. But if I serve a drink... Oh, I didn't figure his drink out. What sort of drinks do you like, Peter? Proper, something pure like vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps. Keeps me sharp in the wee hours. You work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, a cold winter usually keeps me warm during those long nights. I remember. I remember those long nights. These two were fucking. Oh, hoi polloi is Greek and means the masses. Derogatory. Oh. Let's catch up just like the old days. Let's give him a drink. So he said, maybe just one. Don't want my lips loosening. Who knows what I'll say. So I gave him wake up call, right? So we want to try Cold Winter. Oh, he told me it's one of his favorites. So now it's a favorite. He said, but if I give him something else, then I can find out what his other favorites are. This has vodka, this has vodka. That has vodka, vodka. Whiskey syrup. I kind of want to give him something else just to start discovering his other favorites. He said he doesn't like sweetness. So maybe we could try Copper Bullet? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jasmine. Let's try Copper Bullet. He spits it out and dies. He just dies. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. Did I get it? Yes, we got it! We got it. Let's catch up just like the old days. Okay, so I have 3 actions now, so I can bug him Oh, I wonder if these actions carry over to the other customers. I'm gonna ask him a couple. Know anything about Natalia Reed? Shame about her accident. Her murder. Murder, then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced. Why odd? She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Can you elaborate? He tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyebrows shift, giving you a knowing look. She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times, too. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she'd probably put up a fight. Really? I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever stuck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. The police or whoever's holding your leash should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. Who says I'm investigating? You're asking a lot of questions. People with our background know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions. You're right. Hey, if you got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess? Maybe. Don't be coy. We go way back, so I get it. They need to just shut up and kiss already. We are in love. We're in love. Right. Pines, you haven't missed much. I've been doing a tutorial mostly. So, not a ton. And I'm about to get up for a little piss break. I want to talk to all these other people. But I don't know if the actions are just for this person or if they... I'm just going to ask. Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Ask me again when your words are as sweet as the booze. Let's catch up. Okay, never mind. Oh, so we need higher affection. Okay, how's work these days? Good, although I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard-earned. You feel the same? Sure. I'll be straight with you when the time is right, but we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow. We aren't as close as we used to be? We've explored each other's bodies. You've been inside of me. I'm clipping that for the highlights. What? They're so flirting, it's insane. They're so flirting, it's not even funny. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. We are going to be touching each other naked on the bar by the end of this. Okay, he must be the blonde he was talking about. That seems like the baby-faced one, and then this seems like the sour guy that I was in front of. So let's talk to him first. Oh, he's fun. I can tell he's already fun. A moody-looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Oh, it's different actions for different people. Okay, great. Long day? Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. As your hand moves to grip a glass, he holds his palms up, stopping you. Wait, wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. All of our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experiences. Smudges and such. One glass, no smudges. Good. I'll have that cocktail. I'm waiting. Oh my God. Any particular flavors you enjoy? Nothing too fruity. I don't like seeds or pith in my mouth. Yeah, I don't like when someone pitheth in my mouth either. Maybe something minty? Okay. No fruit, no seeds, no pith. And then he wants mint. You lift a clean glass. I found the next victim. Coming right up. Hope it's good. Okay, so this had mint, but lime is a fruit, right? What is pith? What is pith? What else has mint? Is that it? That's the only thing with mint? Oh, no, this has mint. Mint punch, sugar syrup, white rum, mint leaf, ice cube, soda, lemon slice. Oh, well, they both have fruit, I guess. Oh, pulp? Well, this for sure would not have pulp. Sugar syrup, white rum, mint leaf, ice cube, soda, lemon slice. These kind of seem like the same drink. Which one would be better? No seeds, no pith. But like lemon and lime would both have seeds and they're both fruit, so. And I don't have anything else fruity. Yeah, maybe mint punch. What did he say? Nothing sweet or something? What did he say in the beginning? Oh, nothing fruity. Nothing fruity. I'm gonna try the mint punch. We'll try the mint punch. Oh my God. I keep thinking this is an urn. I think lime is sweet. Really? Lime is a lot more sour than lemon for me. That's a nice drink. Clean glass, crisp taste. Oh, so he's happy? Yay! Okay, so that was one of his favorites. The other one is probably the copper thingy. Let's go. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lips were. He knows COVID is coming. This is said in the 20s or whatever. He knows COVID is coming. You a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bukovi. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got canceled. You open the whole weekend? We are. Good. That's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. Elliot. That's who I wanted to talk to. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? No, I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, I want to talk to this blonde diva. She's so pretty. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Evening. Hello. What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? I can try and help you make up your mind. It'd probably be helpful. I can't read. Bukovi? Bukovid. That's far too nice a name for him. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What did you like again? Want something strong and sweet. Strong and sweet. Let's make you something nice. I'm looking forward to it. Strong and sweet. Strong and sweet. Maybe. I mean, that kind of sounds like Pirate's Joy again. Oh, wait. I guess some of them could have the same favorites, right? Ice cube, sugar syrup, whiskey, herbal bitter, orange peel. She also didn't she have oranges on like her earrings or something? Maybe it's orange peel. Yeah, I'm thinking poison drop. Let's try poison drop. I love the sound of like the. Did we done it? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one. Delicious. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. I don't know if it even matters, but like it looks like she has like oranges on her earrings. So I was like, maybe it's the oranges. It's a gunshy sound. I am this close to quitting streaming and getting a 9-to-5 real job. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop, too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How'd you afford somewhere on the boulevard? Vincent owns the place. Right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. I brought a few friends along, and we're already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed already. She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. I think I started those two off on the right foot. And now I need to talk to them. We'll still talk to them. I want to talk to her. But I think he's the snotty one. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selection, then you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you? Surprise me. Can I give him that voice that's like, surprise me? Give me some hints? Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think. This guy is 17 years old. This guy has a fake ID. 100%. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the three girls he came with and regards you with an urgent look in his eye. You're the bartender, so tend bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much and my parents are into wines, not cocktails. So wine and rum? He's into wine and rum? Yeah, he's never had a drink in his life. This is how I sound trying to get a drink. Can I have something that tastes good? I can handle that. Thank you. Pour away. So he said wine and rum? Let's get you something nice. Don't keep me waiting now. He did say I like rum, I think, so maybe he doesn't even like it. I only have one thing with rum. White rum. White rum. But neither of these have wine with it. Ruby, whiskey, sugar, red wine, ice cubes, cherry. There's no rum in it though. But he did say I think, so maybe that's their way of being like, he doesn't know what he likes. 'Cause he's 12 years old. Capri Sun! Get this kid his apple juice. Night count maybe? Ice cubes, gin, vermouth, triple sec, lemon slice. Because we just discovered vermouth is wine, right? Pirate's Joy seems like children's booze. I mean, genuinely. But I would rather give him, if I had to choose, I'd rather give him something with wine than something with rum. Because he seems more steadfast on the wine than he does the rum. Yeah, let's try night count. Let's try it. Janelle, hello, my sunshine. Oh, I got him fucked up. He is 12. I got him absolutely fucked. Look at his tolerance. Holy shit, tell me everything. This is far too rich for my blood. Ease off on the alcohol. Don't you know I'm 7 3/4? I got this man hosed. Hosed. Well then, grow up and come back when you're 21. God. Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point, the Durans. Might have. You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. You know what? I'm glad I got him sloshed. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Let's give him another one tomorrow. Let's give him another one tomorrow, see what happens. Well-dressed girl. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leans on the bar. What can I get for you? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Too many options. There's 8 drinks. How about I choose? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light, though. I have work in the morning. Okay, something light. Any flavors you're fond of? May sound odd, but tomato. Oh, easy. Say no more. This is the only thing I got with tomato. But it has vodka in it. Oh, but it's only 3% alcohol compared to other stuff that has like 5 or 7. The Nikon has the highest alcohol percentage. That's incredible. That's incredible. You know, her favorite drink being femme fatale is making me think she did it. I think she did it. Get her sloshed. Oh wait, we served someone else a femme fatale. Man, olives are fucking gross. I tried an olive for the first time the other day. That's lovely, thank you. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me at any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. I understand. Yes, I think you do. So she's not rich, and the others are rich. You never had olives. I'm the same with pickles. I'm the opposite. I love pickles. Love pickles. The olive I had was so salty. I was like I felt like I needed water after, so it was too much. Olives are goated. Well, there's a difference between the different ones, right? Like there's black and green olives. It was just too salty. It's too much salt. I'm Maria Popa, by the way. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Is that what you guys feel like when I stream? I just talk too much about my multiple helicopters and private jets. Is that how you feel? No. A little bit of olive juice can be good in a martini, but that's about it. Oh, I haven't had olive juice, I don't think. Good luck. You see her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over to the table. Who's this, babe? This must be Maria or whatever she said her name was. I already forgot. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing, and she scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Alina mentioned a speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Money has flooded into the Bukovi boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the character too. However, it seems to have flowed past this venue without impact. I'm confused. Do you like it here? I do, yes. I'm Wendy. Oh, Wendy. Close enough. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. I hate all these people. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay, do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. So maybe something 4 or 5% alcohol? Let's see if I can impress you. A difficult task, but nothing is impossible, darling. It goes 2 to 7, so maybe 4. She looks like coffee, so I want to give her a wake-up call. Let's do wake-up call. McCrillenstein, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime sub. That's very kind. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy no ads. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, I missed my ad time, but that's okay. A twist? Not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. So she doesn't like it. No, okay. Well, she didn't give me much to go on, so it's fine. endearing nickname, and it's like broke, awkward bartender. Yeah, she's calling me Pavo. Ugly, bald Pavo. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Enjoy. Okay, I think we've spoken to everyone. Everyone, get out! Get out! A kitty on my steps. I want to adopt a kitty. Potential patrons. So, Peter Street Smarts. So these are connected? No. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. We're gonna go to the next day. I want to get a snack. I'm having fun. This game is good. I just got so confused. Oh my God, there's so many people in here. I just got so confused because I went into this kitchen to get a snack and there's just a raw chicken sitting on the counter and I was like, what the hell? And then I remembered that I put it out to thaw. And then I went, oh yeah, I did that. I did that. Constable Hugo Mertens marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pockets as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair, and sits slightly too close. Constable Mertens. Barkeep. Seems like business is booming. Never thought a life of crime would be this social for you. This is my job. These patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. They're good people, mostly. Yes, well, I just wanted to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone on this street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Ooh, open the notebook to present him with a new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume action, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. Yes. So, Alina Dragos, Killian Durand, and Elliot Lynn all frequented the last drop around the time before Natalia Reed was murdered. And you say you got this information from Peter Wagner? Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi. And the only reason he knew all this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our little list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Don't think it walked in, girl. Wait, what? What'd I miss? Blah, 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 Hugo. Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which one of these four might be our killer. Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. Ooh, the first one shows an ornate, decorated lighter lying on the pavement. That looks like, what's-her-face's necklace. The second shows a nasty-looking syringe. It's empty, and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? I want to ask about the lighter. Hi, Ginge. How are you? Thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, they look like Alina's, they look like her necklace, actually, to me. It was close to the body, and it's quite ornate. It has a pattern on it, metal flowers skirting the edges. I asked around at a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Only a few million of those. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Any other questions? The syringe. The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the Prohibition, it was slipped into drinks, but since then, most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. From this needle? Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately, this one is available at any pharmacy. Doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for any medical profession in Sara either. Whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case, it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, I'd know how to find better toxicologists. Do you know any toxins that have these effects? We read about this with the leaves. Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I'm making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? Nort. One last thing. Hand over your notebook. Place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds a new section at the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at this station use this method to put together a case. I intend to do the same. First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are, what is the killer's motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If you can find clues that answer these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section I added and hand over your notebook so we can review your findings. But you can only submit a suspect once, so you have to be sure. And you should also consider evidence that might clear a suspect. Will that be enough to convict them? On its own, no. But it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. The music is so nice. Ugh, I love music like this. I've been listening to a lot of like Animal Crossing cafe jazz. I love music. Very well. Hugo has just added a brand new case to your notebook tab. I want to see. I want to see. You'll find an overview of each suspect in the case. The evidence you've collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. The case file displays clues that show a suspect's motive, the evidence that proves they could have committed the crime, as well as any potential defense that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Once you are confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. Doing this will summon Hugo, who will review the details of the case and look at the evidence you have collected with a critical eye. Okay. If you're already in conversation with Hugo, like you are now, you can also press this button at the bottom to submit your case. I know who it is. You only get 1 shot. If you submit your case before the deadline is passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to a superior and won't return until the final day. So I have 2 weeks, right? And it's only like the 4th day, 2nd or 4th day. Ooh, RimWorld music. Every time I hear RimWorld, I just hear, not JP, Godfiend being like, when are you gonna play RimWorld? When are you gonna play RimWorld with me? Okay. Ooh, I can ask him questions about him? I wanna know who I'm working for. Constable Hugo Mertens, that's all you need to know. Favorite color? Blue. Hobbies. I am partial to pointless conversation and wasting my time. Okay, I won't ask. What sort of drink do you usually like, Constable? Something with coffee. Why? It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Do you memorize everyone's favorite drink? I try. Well, that's an admirable goal. But let's not get too chummy. If you want to scribble this in your little notebook, I like anything with coffee because we drink it a lot in Belgium. Reminds me of home. Wait, so do I put... Oh, used to live in Belgium before coming to Bukovi. Did I give him a drink before? I gave him a drink, but it was like the wrong drink, right? Blue, he's flirting with me. He said his favorite color was blue. And what color is my hair? Blue. Do you know Peter? Peter has a storied history with the Bukovi police. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for bigger fish, maybe even the Bruga Boys gang under Carla. It makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have something to do with all this, but she's white collar and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. I feel like I gave him... I think I gave him Wake Up Call and he didn't like it because it was sugary. Let's give him Cold Winter. Maybe he'll like this one. Oh no, tell me about your hobbies. I want to date you. Oh, that looks good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. So he likes it. What's his favorite drink? Oh, it's just nuts. It's just peanuts I brought on my trip to St. Jude but never finished. So I'm trying to get rid of them. Why are you working a detective's job? Because those idiots are so busy chasing promotions they forget to actually look for criminals. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. Interesting. Alina's also a blonde woman. He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's human lives at stake. I didn't expect you to be so noble. Oh. Oopsie. Okay, leave. Yes. Bye-bye. I want to talk to Alina. She's also a blonde woman, though. Doesn't that look like the same woodworking as her lighter? Okay, now give me a kiss goodbye. Hello, hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. We should probably give her a drink first and then ask her questions, right? Poison drop. Nothing tops that one. Very specific. Hey, if you don't tell people exactly what you like, how will you ever get what you want? Good point. It's better than Maria's anyway. The woman likes tomato in her drinks. It's indecent. Okay, I did have that. This is a lot easier than coffee talk where I mess up all the drinks because I put the wrong ingredients in the wrong time. I was so bad at coffee talk. Oh, she could be the next target. That's true. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one. Delicious. Are you single? Risk. How are you finding your time here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people in here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. Who? I'd rather not get into it, honestly. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Do you? Who? I would guess Elliot. How'd you guess that? Just instinct. He's a piece of work, all right, especially when he's drunk. I got it. I got it. Yes. A few months before Prohibition, I was at a casino with my father on my birthday. He wasn't exactly going to bake me a cake, and I didn't want to be alone all day till the clubs opened and I could see my friends. So I figured I'd take an interest in his hobby. And while Dad was playing Baccarat, this place is too rich for me, chat. And while Dad was playing Baccarat, Elliot made a play for me. Oh. Obviously, I turned him down pretty quickly, but I remember him getting so angry. I tried to brush him off gently, but he really didn't get the message. I've dealt with fellas shouting at me before, but this was different. The more his rage built, the quieter he got. But you could tell he was losing control, shaking. What if it was Elliot? Because he's into blonde women? I clung to my dad after that and didn't go back to the casino, but I'd still see him around sometimes. Makes my skin crawl. Sorry you went through that. Don't be sorry. Be cautious. He has a few screws loose, if you ask me. Infinite T, thank you for the Prime sub. So many people popping in with Prime subs today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you using that on me. Enjoy no ads. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. What do you do for work? Nothing. I guess you don't need to. Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck, and I won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad might end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. Did you ever work? Sure. And for a man who... It doesn't matter. That's all in the past. Who are the people you came with? You know, I don't particularly like the nouveau riche or the oldo riche. Killian is sweet, but painfully innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want around me is Maria. Maria is the girl that's not rich. I don't know if it's like... maybe it is. I don't know. It could be him. What's so good about Maria? She's just the most down-to-earth person. I've known her for most of my life. The others, though, why do you socialize with them? Because they're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people. We're tools, so I've sort of adopted that mindset. But you're rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or an aristocratic aunt. Gambling. My father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose, and gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't ingratiate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip, a momentary fleeting thing in people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. That's quite the plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Still seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic. Seeing how quickly people changed the way they treated me the moment I got money left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them yet. I don't know if I want to ask her, because I have 2 weeks to get to know these people better. I don't know if I want to ask about the villain right away. We all have that one broke friend. I mean, me and all my friends were broke. Oh, you and Maria. Anyways, are you single? What about us? Are you two dating? Maria? No. But we're close. I must have been mistaken then. I get it a lot. Alina's still blushing. Oh. This topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you. Wait, is that the time? I should be going. Bye. Okay. I don't really want to talk to my landlord. I don't really want to talk to my my landlord. Okay, no more nuts. I'm cut off. I'm cut off. Let's talk to this psychopath again. Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth. A cigarette in his mouth? The killer's a smoker because they have a lighter? He is wearing a robe, which is hilarious. Hilarious. And pulls a box of matches from his bottom pocket. We discourage smoking. These are menthol. They make your breath smell good. If you must, I must. What do you need from me? Are you gonna buy something? What sort of drink do you like? Do I have his favorite? I think I do. Mint punch. He said anything with mint in it, right? So let's try the other one. Something minty with soda. Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy? Really? And a drink with a clean mouthfeel livens the senses, not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite sex. He's an incel. Oh my God. Hold off on the fruit punch. Feminine drinks reduce male vim and vigor. This one right here, detective. This one right here, detective. Get his ass. God. Pouring vodka into fruit juice is a waste, like a sophisticated gentleman wasting his time on tittle-tattle with loose women and mannerless men. Some men are born for better things and they deserve better drinks too. Shut the fuck up. So I gave him mint punch. How about I give him a real one? So mint punch, what was the other one? What happens if I give him the pineapple juice? I want to give him a fruity drink so bad, but I need him to confess the murder. Oh, Copper Bullet was the other one. Yeah, let's give him this one. This is probably his other favorite. Once I have more info on him, I'm giving him a fruity drink because I want to see how he reacts. Oh, good Lord. Not bad. As long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. Oh, it's not his other favorite. Interesting. What do you need from me? So I can show them clues, right? Can I show him the lighter? Present clue. Blonde victims. Hugo learned from a detective at the police station that the Bukovi has only targeted women with blonde hair. Are you sure you want to present the lighter clue to Elliot? Yes. A lighter on the ground. People lose lighters all the time. What does this have to do with me? Don't you smoke, Elliot? All my life. Well, since school. All my life. Came out the womb smoking. A while then. I was trying to fit in with the popular lads. I needn't have bothered. I'm not sure I even enjoy it anymore, but what I really don't enjoy is the shaking of my hands when I can't find tobacco. Shaking. If you have any tips for quitting that actually work, let me know. Save me a great deal of money. Oh! Alina said he started shaking from getting mad, but maybe he was shaking from needing a cigarette? Not from, like, anger? What do you do for a living? I work for the... What are all these words, y'all? I work for the Arrondissement Property Registry. It's a very important position in the municipality, though often the plebeians treat me like a clerk rather than a senior individual with a great deal of power and influence. Do you enjoy it? It pays my bills and gives me time to pursue other interests. What else is there to expect from a job? I make more than most people, that's for sure. Is money important to you? No, but I find it's a good indicator of value. He's a high-value male. He's a high-value male, and you guys just wouldn't get it. Tell me about yourself. What benefit would we gain by sharing such details? I'm a customer and want nothing more from you than the drink. Do you have any hobbies? I collect stamps. He looks like he collects stamps. I'm playing Origins right now and the controls are so ass, but the main character's so fine, so I can't stop playing. I think for Origins, I went into the settings and I went back to Legacy controls. Because I can't do the new Assassin's Creed controls. They're so hard for me to get. But I think they have a control scheme where in the settings you can go back to the older style of controls. So maybe try that. Origins is fantastic. It's one of my favorite. Like, it is such a diamond in the rough of that series. It's so good. So I hope you push through. I inherited a collection from my father and I'm struggling to get rid of it. Stamps? Yes, the little square boxes you put on letters. I'm trying to trade the rare ones to become independently wealthy, but it is going averagely. Do you like the art on them? I don't consider hobbies to be a very masculine pursuit. Just like what you like. Just like what you like. bettering society, exploring the natural world, mining precious metals, colonizing the subcontinent, constructing large towers. That's what men need to be doing. If you're a man in my chat, you need to be constructing large towers. You need to be colonizing the subcontinent. You need to be mining precious metals. Do you do those things? No, I mean men in general. This is exactly what it's like to talk to incels. Oh my God. Let's talk about Natalia. I don't know who that is. Bukovi's a big city. Would I even remember her? She worked nearby. This is Bukovi Boulevard. Everyone is nearby. Thanks anyway. No, I was gonna present the evidence that he's a regular at the same bar. Got work tomorrow. See you. Okay, bye. I want to talk to my diva. I love her. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of a drink. What have I missed? What is she like again? Copper bullet. Let's give her that copper bullet. Nothing too strong. I have work tomorrow. Copper bullet's 5%. Isn't that a lot? Define too strong. Okay, noted. Okay, noted. I'm being colonized by my boyfriend. What does that mean? Oh, she has high tolerance, so 5% is kind of okay. I'm getting colonized by lice? Go get that head shaved. Time to go get that head shaved. Oh, damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Let's do hotel. There's 5, maybe 6 interesting things about me, and my job is not one. You really want to hear about the hotel? I'm curious. I'm a maid, believe it or not. I spend most of my time cleaning up after messy, entitled people. Before Prohibition, I worked the mid-bar for extra money. The tips were decent and less cleaning of bodily fluids was involved. Do you like your job? God, no. Do you? I like my job. Ugh, lucky you. Oh, she did not like that. One day I'll get out of Bukovi. I'm too old to compete in the martial arts now, but if I wasn't trapped, I could at least grab an airship to anywhere else, really. Why are you trapped? I'm in debt. If I stop working, it'll get worse. Once I've paid off everything I owe, maybe I can quit and find something better for me. That friendly local loan shark, Carla, won't send her goons after me as long as I keep paying the interest on my debt. But with the wages from the hotel, I'm not making a dent in this amount that I owe. Yeah, I know what Carla's like. No use worrying until I get wrinkles. Sifu says rainbows need rain, so I guess that this part of my life is the rainy season. Who's Sifu? I'm sure the rainbows are coming. I know I shouldn't have said that. I would love to invite her to come work for me. Let's ask hobbies. No, I work in the hotel, so my shift starts early and finishes early. I have later afternoon and evening to myself, but I'm training real hard just now. Training for what? My gray belt. That's a martial combat thing, right? It's a Bartitsu grading symbol. When I can take my Sifu down to the mat, I gain the gray belt. Is Sifu like your teacher? Good luck. What have I missed? Let's ask about Natalia. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I've seen her a few times before the murder. She was in the Spire Lounge in the hotel a lot, same as Elliot, Olivia, and even Alina once or twice. So Elliot was also in the Spire Lounge and the other one, and Olivia and Alina. Do we know Olivia? Who's Olivia? Oh, Olivia's... Olivia's my queen. Okay. Olivia is the singing queen. John Lacey is the priest. Elliot Lynn is the incel. Alina is rich but was born poor, and she's the blonde. Killian is 12 years old. Maria is the one that is not rich. Wendy is rich. Did Natalia mix with anyone else? I saw her and Olivia order together at the bar. That stuck with me because Olivia's kind of a big deal even amongst that lot, and everyone formed a crowd around her. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice too, usually away from the bar though, over at the Vantage booths. Elliot lied to me. She's telling me she saw Elliot and her together more than once. Usually away from the bar though, over at the Vantage booth. What's a Vantage booth? Vantage booth. It's just showing me booths at a convention for a company named Vantage. Interesting. Yeah, now that I think about it, Alina brought Killian along too. I remember that pretty well because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but I do look like I'm out here trying. But do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? No, I get it. Interesting. I feel like I need to talk to the people that I suspect the most at the end of the night. Like, I gotta talk to everyone else first. Why do you visit? Isn't it risky? Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow while crossing the road. You have a point. Sifu says boats are safest in a harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anything I love that couldn't kill me. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right. Sounds about right. Oh, wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep, so good luck with the bar. Bye-bye. Okay, there's so many people left. What does he want? Rent is due. Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day of reading. A long day of reading. Sounds like a landlord. Evening, Mr. Flore. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. What is Vincent like? Eastern Ruby. Let's try to find the other one. What sort of drink do you like? Something classy with red wine served over ice, though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. Red wine over ice. Red wine over ice. And his other favorite was Eastern Ruby. Okay. And a lemon. Love sucking on the lemon afterwards. Okay. Red wine over ice with lemon. Eastern Ruby is his favorite. Well, this one has lemon. But white rum isn't wine. Ice cubes, white rum. Ice cubes, gin, vermouth, triple sec, lemon slice. Vermouth was wine. Is it red? What is vermouth? Is it red wine? He sucks on that thing. It says it's fortified wine, but... Dry, sweet white, and sweet red. So it could be either? I don't know any of this either. I've had to Google all the alcohol because I don't know alcohol stuff. Is vermouth red wine or white wine? Oh, they use white wine as a basis, so maybe not. That's white wine. Maybe I should just try it anyway? This one's probably red. Yeah, because it is super red. But I thought that maybe was the gin. Let's try it. Let's try night count. Delectable. Good job. Not night count. Damn it. That's like wine rule number 1. Red is room temperature, white is cold. I can't get over that. Oh, red wine over ice. What a savage. It's a wine rule? This man doesn't know anything. Don't trust him. I already don't trust him. He's my landlord. That's what I was thinking too. Maybe more drinks unlock later. That's a good point. Have other speakeasies been raided? I'm sure dissatisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I've met a fair few officers and even detectives in speakeasies. They think the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The Bukovi City Council has taken a harder line, and they may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far more equitable. Speculators in the radio carriage and whale oil business are rolling in cash, but the public services and the police in particular are paid peanuts. The speculators climbed a ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for the table scraps while looking down on us all, legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I'm rambling again, so let's change the subject. Do you know Natalia Reed? Vincent looks down when you mention her name. He licks his lips, considering his next words carefully. I've been thinking back to when we met briefly at my accountant's office. She was smart, charming, and she knew when to drop that stiff Bukovi formality to be a little more laid back with her clients. I know she liked to drink. My accountant complained that she turned up worse for wear once or twice, so I imagine temperance was an issue. It was also no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to her stubborn gambling addiction. How she managed to finance it is a mystery. I suppose it makes sense that she'd frequent speakeasies after the prohibition, so there really is a killer on the loose then. Apparently. Ghastly. I hope our customers tread lightly. Me too. So she had a gambling addiction. So does Alina's dad. So they're kind of connected by gambling too. When did you open the bookshop? Bukovi Books has been there for over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? I am. I never took you for the educated sort. A mistake on my part for sure. It's always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid bestsellers and nothing of note from local writers. That's how you guys talk to me. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that were created in our towns. Bukovi has a thriving literature scene, but it is dying because of this influx of exotic lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby, and if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bukovi's golden age was once cultural, music, books, opera, but now our industrial might swells while our souls shrivel. And they don't even have TikTok yet. That's me when Avery said she got into reading. And then one 800-page book that I didn't like put me back into a slump. I might be just a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Well, I'm glad we talked about this. Oh, we're at the first heart. We're past the first heart, so that's good. Look at the time. I simply cannot linger any longer. I've slept on the chaise longue upstairs before, and my back did not thank me. Good night. All right, I think I'm going to end here. I would keep playing until the end of the night, but I'm getting a massage after streaming. Why does it say save 24? This is my first save. I'm getting a massage after stream, so I have to go. Thank you, Connie Rena. Good night. Take me with you. Say less. I love my massage therapist. I've been seeing her since 2018. So all we do is goof off during our sessions. Maybe it does autosave. That's true. Autosaves a lot then. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I really want to keep playing this next week. I think it'd be really, really fun. So thanks for checking out a new game with me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I had such a blast.